Good day, everyone. I am Giselle, your first reporter in today's topic. Now, our topic is human environmental factors affecting motivation. Ano nga bang human environmental factors affecting motivation? Does anyone know about this topic? Right. Ngayon, para malaman natin kung ano ang meron sa human environmental factors affecting motivation, let's move on to the first slide. So now, let's proceed to introduction. Here, motivation is influenced not only by our personal goals, but also by the environment and people around us. Human environmental factors such as family, friends, us, a teacher, school setting, and community can either encourage us to work harder or discourage us from doing our best. Understanding these factors help us improve our learning and overall performance. Now, let's proceed to the next slide. Now, let's proceed to the teacher's affective traits. Ano nga bang meron sa affective traits na yan? So, here in the teacher's affective traits, meron tayong dalawang traits. It is the positive and the negative. The positive one, we have the attitudes and emotions they show towards students. When us, a teacher, is kind, patient, supportive, and fair, students feel motivated and confident. Pero kapag negative naman, if we have the negative traits like favoritism or discouraging remarks, can make students lose interesting in learning. Now, let's proceed to the next topic. We have affective characteristics of effective teachers. Ano nga ba ang affective characteristics of effective teachers? Ang mga meron. We have caring. Specific attitudes that show caring are knowing students individually, their likes and dislikes, and personal situation affecting behavior and performance. So, siguro may iba dito na nung high school or elementary, alam natin na may dumadalaw talaga sa mga bahay-bahay natin na teachers para alamin kung ano ba ang nangyayari sa loob ng bahay ng isang bata. Kung bakit yung mga students nila is nagiging inactive sa school. And next is we have fairness and respect. We here in the fairness and respect, we need to treat students as people. Dapat pantay-pantay yung tingin natin sa mga students natin. Dapat wala tayong favoritism, lalo na pagdating sa mga grading. Need natin na kung ano talaga yung kakayanan ng bata. Dapat pantay-pantay and hindi porket kilala mo yung parents ng students mo is tataasan mo na yung grades. And that's all, and let's move on to the next topic.
Good day, everyone. So, for today, I'll be discussing one of the human environmental factors affecting motivation, which focuses on the affective characteristics of effective teachers. Teachers plays a huge role in shaping students' motivation. Their attitude, behavior, and how they interact with learners can either inspire or discourage a student in learning process. The first one, social interaction with students. Effective teachers know how to connect with their students. They have a good sense of humor, willing to share jokes, and they maintain a friendly but professional relationship with learners. They don't just work for students, they work with students, meaning they build a positive classroom atmosphere where everyone feels respected and valued. By giving students responsibility and respect, teachers encourages confidence and cooperation inside the class. Number 2, enthusiasm and motivation for learning. Next, an effective teacher shows enthusiasm in teaching. When teachers are energetic and motivated, that energy spreads to the students. They encourages learners to take responsibility for their own learning, maintain an organized classroom, and set high standards. They also provide challenges that are appropriate to students' abilities, not too easy, not too hard, and they always give reinforcement and encouragement during tasks. This helps students feel supported and more motivated to do their best. Number three, attitude toward the teaching profession. Another important factor is teachers' attitude towards their profession. A good teacher truly believes that all students can learn. They help each learners succeed by using different teaching strategies or differentiated instructions. They also serve as a role model, a lifelong learner who continues to grow and improve. When students see this passion and dedication, they also become inspired to learn. Number four, positive expectation of students. Effective teachers also show positive expectation. They believe that every student has the potential to succeed. By communicating this belief, students start to believe in themselves too. A teacher's confidence in their students can make a huge difference. It can boost their motivation and performance. And lastly, reflective practice. Reflective practice effectively teachers regularly review their teaching process. They think about what worked, what didn't, and how to improve next. They also welcome feedback from others because they value continuous improvement. This openness helps create a better learning environment where both teachers and students grow together. So, to sum up, effective teachers influence motivation through their attitude, enthusiasm, and positive interaction with students. Their care, humor, and belief in their learners create a supportive environment where students feel motivated to learn and succeed. Because at the end of the day, motivation doesn't just come from within, it also grows from the people who inspire and believe in us, especially our teachers. That's all. Thank you.
Now let's continue our discussion with the next parts, classmates and parents as parts of the learner's human learning environment. Let's start with the classmate. In a classroom, our classmates play a big role in our learning experience. One important thing we all need to understand is the need to belong. This is actually a basic human need. Everyone wants to feel accepted and valued. When students are accepted by their teachers and classmates, they start to feel like they truly belong in the class. And when they feel like they are parts of the group, they become more motivated to attend, participate, and do their best. A strong sense of belongingness helps students perform better because they are more confident and comfortable in their learning environments. However, there is something that destroys that sense of belonging, and that is bullying. Bullying stops the creation of a positive and safe learning community. When bullying happens, students feel scared, anxious, and disconnected, which prevents learning. That's why bullying should be completely eliminated in schools. It doesn't matter if it's mild or severe, verbal or physical, it still causes harm. For learning to truly happen, students must feel safe, respected, and supported by their peers. Now let's move on to parents. Parents are actually our first teachers and they continue to play a major role in our education as we grow older. They help build a strong connection between home and school. For example, parents can follow up on their child's performance and supervise them in doing homeworks or projects. They also check notebooks and review corrected seatworks and test papers to make sure their child is improving. Parents also show support by attending conference and school activities by being willing to spend times and resource for school's projects. Their involvement shows students that education is important and worth their efforts. To summarize, both classmates and parents play essential role in a learner growth. Classmates help create a sense of belonging and teamwork, while parents provide guidance, encouragement, and support from home. When both work together with teachers, they form a strong and positive learning community where every student can thrive. Okay, that's all for today's discussion. Thank you for listening.